Most people think walking is too simple to make a real difference. But what if something as ordinary as taking 10,000 steps a day could quietly transform your body, your mind, and even your long-term health in ways you don't immediately notice? Because what begins as just a walk becomes something much more over time. Walking is one of the most natural movements the human body is designed for. Long before structured workouts and gym routines, daily life itself required movement. And yet, in today's world, it's become one of the most overlooked forms of exercise. The idea of walking 10,000 steps a day actually originated as a marketing concept decades ago, but over time, research has begun to support the benefits of consistently increasing daily movement. It's not about hitting an exact number. It's about what that level of activity does inside the body when practiced regularly. And what's interesting is how quickly the body begins to respond. It starts with the very first long walk. As you begin moving, your muscles contract rhythmically, drawing more oxygen from your bloodstream. Your heart rate rises slightly, increasing circulation. Blood vessels expand to deliver more nutrients and oxygen to your tissues. It's a gentle shift, but it signals your body to wake up. Almost immediately, your body begins using glucose for energy. This helps lower blood sugar levels, even after just one walk. Studies suggest that even light physical activity, like walking after meals, can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes. At the same time, your brain starts to respond. Walking has been shown to increase the release of endorphins and other neurotransmitters associated with mood and well-being. Many people report feeling calmer, clearer, and less mentally cluttered after a walk, even if it's the first one in a while. But what's happening beneath the surface is even more important. After about 24 hours of reaching that 10,000 step mark, your body begins to adjust to the increased movement. Muscle cells become slightly more sensitive to insulin, meaning your body can process glucose more efficiently. This is one of the earliest signs of improved metabolic function. You may also notice subtle shifts in your energy levels. Instead of feeling sluggish throughout the day, your body begins to maintain a more stable rhythm. This is partly due to improved circulation and oxygen delivery, and partly because your body is starting to regulate energy production more effectively. Sleep can also begin to improve. Physical activity helps regulate your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Many people report deeper, more restful sleep after even a single day of increased activity. But it's over the next few days where the changes begin to build. By day 3, your body starts adapting more noticeably. Your muscles become more efficient at using oxygen, and your cardiovascular system begins to strengthen. Walking may start to feel easier, even if the distance remains the same. At this point, your body may also begin tapping into stored fat as a secondary energy source. While the effect is gradual, consistent movement encourages your metabolism to become more flexible, allowing it to switch between fuel sources more efficiently. Your mood may also stabilize further. Regular movement has been linked to reduced levels of stress hormones like cortisol. This doesn't mean stress disappears, but your body becomes better equipped to manage it. And there's something else happening that many people don't expect. Your posture begins to improve. As you walk consistently, muscles in your core, hips, and back become more engaged. Over time, this can lead to better alignment and reduced tension, especially if you've been spending long hours sitting. But what happens after one full week is where things start to feel different. By day 7, walking 10,000 steps begins to feel less like effort and more like routine. Your endurance improves and your body becomes more efficient at sustaining movement. Energy levels often become more consistent throughout the day. Instead of relying on caffeine or quick bursts of energy, your body maintains a steadier flow. Many people describe feeling more awake without the usual afternoon slump. Your brain also continues to benefit. Research shows that regular walking can support cognitive function, memory, and mental clarity. Blood flow to the brain increases, delivering more oxygen and nutrients that support neural activity. This is also where emotional benefits become more noticeable. Walking has been associated with reduced symptoms of anxiety and mild depression. The combination of movement, fresh air, and rhythmic motion creates a calming effect that many people begin to rely on. But the real transformation is still building. After 2 weeks, your body is no longer just reacting, it's adapting. your cardiovascular system becomes stronger, your heart pumps more efficiently, and your resting heart rate may begin to decrease slightly. This is a sign that your heart doesn't have to work as hard to circulate blood. Your muscles and joints also benefit. Walking is a low-impact activity, but it still stimulates the muscles in your legs, hips, and lower back. Over time, this can improve strength, stability, and joint mobility. Inflammation may begin to decrease as well. Studies suggest that regular physical activity can reduce markers of chronic inflammation, which are linked to a wide range of health conditions. You may also notice changes in appetite. Instead of constant cravings or mindless snacking, your hunger signals may become more regulated. This is partly due to improved hormone balance, including hormones that control hunger and fullness. And here's something subtle but powerful. Your mindset begins to shift. What once felt like a task starts to feel like a habit, and that habit begins to influence other choices: what you eat, how you sleep, how you manage stress. But what happens after 30 days is where the difference becomes undeniable. After 1 month of consistently walking 10,000 steps a day, your body has undergone measurable changes. Your endurance is higher, your energy is more stable, and your overall sense of well-being often improves. Weight loss may occur during this time, though it varies depending on diet and individual factors. Walking burns calories, but more importantly, it supports metabolic health and helps regulate appetite, making it easier to maintain a balanced energy intake. Your heart health may also improve. Research shows that regular walking is associated with lower blood pressure, improved cholesterol levels, and reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. Your muscles become more toned and resilient. While walking isn't a high-intensity workout, consistency leads to gradual strengthening, particularly in the lower body. Your brain continues to benefit as well. Many people report clearer thinking, better focus, and improved mood. Walking creates a mental space that allows the brain to reset, process, and recharge. And perhaps one of the most noticeable changes is how you feel throughout the day. Less stiffness, less fatigue, more ease in movement, more consistency in energy. But the long-term effects are where the true value lies. Over months and years, consistently walking 10,000 steps a day can significantly reduce the risk of chronic conditions such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and certain metabolic disorders. It supports healthy aging by maintaining mobility, balance, and cardiovascular function. Your bones also benefit. Weight-bearing activity like walking helps maintain bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis over time. Your mental health continues to improve as well. Regular movement has been linked to better stress management, improved mood, and even enhanced creativity. But beyond the physical benefits, something deeper begins to take shape. Consistency. Walking becomes part of your identity. Not something you have to force, but something that feels natural. And once that happens, the effects extend beyond just steps. You begin to move more throughout the day. You choose activity over stillness. You become more aware of your body and how it feels. And that awareness changes everything. Because walking 10,000 steps a day isn't really about the number. It's about what happens when you choose movement consistently. It's about giving your body what it was designed to do. And over time, those small daily steps lead to something much bigger. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing for more simple, science-based health insights.